All right, we've all been there, that awkward early stage of dating where people ask you, well, what are you? And you say, oh, we're just talking, it's casual. It's basically when you're talking and texting.
Trying to label it. Yeah,
yeah,
right.
well, also going on some dates.
Right, so I guess Gen Z calls that the talking stage. We have a local pro matchmaker, Camille Kostin, is from It's Just Lunch, right? And she's joining us now. This talking stage, what's that all about?
Yeah, thanks for having me though. But yeah, the talking stage, it's not a new thing. And I think every single person has been in the talking stage before. And it's basically just that. You're talking, texting each other, getting out on dates, building that connection. There are no labels, nothing is official yet. But the downside is that if one person wants things to become exclusive, they're not really sure what the other is thinking or how or when to act.
So, Camille, what do you think is like an appropriate amount of time to be in this talking stage? Like, is it a couple weeks, a couple months, a couple years, depending?
No, a couple years would be a red flag. But, I feel like, the 3 to 6 month mark is pretty typical to kind of start having those feelings. You're building that foundation. And I mean, it can be frustrating being in that limbo phase, especially if you feel like many months have gone by and there's no clarity. But also I see that some people form a false sense of closeness with somebody, even if they're not hanging out with each other all the time in person, but become dependent on just texting them every day.
Right, it's like having a pen pal.
Seeing each other. Yeah,
so
no,
annoying.
I do think you should be seeing each other face to face.
All right. So you're saying, 2 years is probably too long. Is there a too short?
I mean, a couple weeks. Like, you don't want to come on too strong either. I mean, there are important benefits that are, in this. This is where you're assessing if y'all two are compatible. Seeing if you have those similar interests, lifestyles, values, goals, things that really can make a relationship work. Right. But you don't want to rush into anything too quickly. You want to set yourself proper boundaries, and you don't have to put your eggs in all one basket either. But just don't be afraid to have those conversations either when they are needed if you feel like you want something more.
But you don't want to roll up in a moving van on the second date.
100% no. I mean, you have to see where it's going first, for sure. But yeah,
are we not on the same page?
Big red flag.
Where's my key? So when you're at that point, though, where let's say this is really bothering you, Camille, and you're thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, where is this going? I'm kind of getting tired of just talking to this person, and I kind of want to know how many other people are they talking to?
Right.
How do you recommend bringing this up with them?
Yeah, I mean, it can be scary, but I always tell my clients that It's Just Lunch to have that conversation. If you are thinking that you want something more, don't be afraid to talk about it. It can be scary getting vulnerable with somebody, especially if you're not really sure how they're going to react. But you'd rather know if y'all are on different pages now than going on for many more months and realizing y'all are not, a fit at all. This way, at least you can get out on and meet other people that you are looking for the same thing. You know what I mean? Or having that conversation can lead to that committed relationship as well. So there's benefits or not.
Yeah, depending on what you want.
I suppose. Yeah. I mean, and then the struggle in this day and age is to find even something that you can connect on and events that you can do together to connect with, right?
Yeah.
Like even, when, married couples are going out on date night, what do you do?
Yeah, I mean, we're in summer, and I think today is 90 some degrees. We are now breaking in summer, and Wisconsin's the best summers. Take advantage of the beautiful weather. Start building that connection now so you can get into a relationship before hibernation starts, in fall, winter.
That's such a good point.
Yes, before that, what do they call it? Cuffing season?
Cuffing season.
Yeah, cuffing season. I'm sure we'll be talking about that later too. But yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Start building that connection now because the outdoor activities are the best things to do. I love suggesting those dates for my clients. Getting out, the festivals, there's something new every weekend to do. And it's so easy to find something fun just to get outdoors, do some people watching, and then also build that connection as well.
Oh, for sure.
Worst case scenario, at least you got some fresh air.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some exercise. You went to a show at Summerfest.
There you go.
There you go.
And Camille, the thing is, we only ever seem to talk over Zoom. Are we still in the talking stage?
I don't know. We need to have the conversation though, because it's been too long. I miss y'all in person.
We can say to Taylor, what are we with Camille?
She's pressuring us to commit. We gotta go.
I know.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Camille, thank you so much. Always such good advice.
Yeah, she does a great job.